how Planet Fitness became hated by the world. I don't know why people fucking hate Planet Fitness. I'm really not sure why this is. I have no clue. I am not a hater of Planet Fitness. I think Planet Fitness is doing a great thing for a lot of people. It's like how, you know what it's like? It's like how these people think they're too good for McDonald's. Planet Fitness is the McDonald's of gyms, but McDonald's isn't that bad.
Overwhelming hatred for Planet Fitness, you first need to understand their business model. Planet Fitness was created with the goal of having a non-competitive culture, opposite to that of something like Gold's Gym, where bodybuilding is glorified. Everything in Planet Fitness is catered towards the less experienced beginner, and on the surface, this makes Planet Fitness look like a fairly positive place. However, as we look into the methods they use to achieve this beginner-friendly image, you'll start to understand why their approach also receives an insane amount of backlash. This image posted to the Gym Memes Facebook page shows a note attached to a Planet Fitness leg press reading, "We do not cater to bodybuilders or heavyweight lifters. Please help us keep our non-intimidating environment by loading only 4 weight plates on each side," with this note showing that not only are Planet Fitness trying to cater to beginners, but they're also trying to repel anyone who might consider themselves an intermediate or advanced lifter. In addition, I'm
not a fan of this. I think this is super fucking cringe. This is the same type of, this is like, you know, like in WoW, how like everybody talks about elitism, but there's actually like toxic casual behavior too, where like casual players go out and they're like, oh, they hate people that try hard and try to parse, etc. Like this is real life toxic casual behavior. Like in the same way that Planet Fitness is great because it's not judgmental towards fat people trying to lose weight, walking at the one setting on the treadmill for like 5 minutes and then almost passing out. I also don't think that it should be judgmental towards some fucking big boy that wants to go in and fucking deadlift 500 pounds. Yeah, I mean, let's be real.
Also trying to repel anyone who might consider themselves an intermediate.
Yeah, it's like, what I'm saying is that judgmental behavior goes both ways. So like in the same way that you can call somebody a pussy for like not being able to lift a lot of weight, you can also call somebody a meathead for lifting too much weight. It's the exact same thing.
Or advanced lifter. In addition to requesting that members only use a maximum of 4 plates on the leg press, Planet Fitness gyms also feature no squat rack, no deadlifting area, and no bench press, with the Smith machine being the only alternative for those looking to perform these exercises, or if you're desperate enough, you can evidently use the machine where you'd usually do dips. The gym requests—
Yeah, I don't remember them having a bench press machine. I remember whenever I went there, they just had a Smith machine. Yeah.
That members refrain from doing T-rows, overhead presses, clean and jerks, deadlifts, and even request that members don't do supersets, which is achieved in part by maxing out their dumbbells at 75 pounds or 34 kilos, with this number being an even lower 60 pounds or 27 kilos, depending on which franchise you go to.
I mean, I feel like, again, it's like if you're able to do 75-pound dumbbells in each arm, you're pretty fucking strong, man. Like, I bet probably for me, I could do 40 at the most. Like, that's it. I used to do 35s. I have 30s, and those are kind of a struggle for me to do now. But, like, if I really, really push myself, I could probably do 10 reps of 40s. Yeah, 41 rep max. Yeah, I could probably do, like, 10 reps of 40s, and that'd be it. 25 is my max. Well, what I'm saying is, like, going up to 75. Think about, like, 75 is, like, almost twice as much of that. Curls? Yeah, I could do like 10 arm curls with 40s one time, and then I would be fucking done.
As an alternative, Planet Fitness gyms are instead filled with excessive amounts of cardio equipment, with the possible goal of encouraging their members to avoid the weight training area altogether. So basically, Planet Fitness doesn't allow you to actually get stronger. The only gym that doesn't like people going to the gym.
That's so fucking silly. Like, I see bodybuilders all the time working out, and this is not all the time, but I see them working out with smaller weights constantly. It's not like they're always trying to max lift. I was actually kind of surprised about it whenever I saw it. Because, like, I didn't know anything about bodybuilding, right? I have no idea. But, like, I saw these guys, and, like, these guys are fucking massive, right? And it's like they're lifting, like, 40, 45, or, like, 30-pound weights for some things. And it's like, wait a second. I thought this guy was going to be, like, lifting, like, fucking 200-pound weights. And apparently not. That's not how it works.
Planet Fitness as a joke with one of my friends because your first day you get free to test out, and I was deadlifting 360 on the Smith machine, and I put pads underneath the weight so it wouldn't slam, and the manager kicked me out because I was noticeably stronger than everyone else and creating an intimidating atmosphere.
I'm sorry to say, but I don't automatically believe this shit. Because one time I went there with Cody, and it might have been Jeff. It was either Jeff or Cody, or it was one of their friends. I forgot. But this dude, it might have been, I think maybe it was Anthony. I don't remember. Anyway, this dude thought it would be a good idea to take his shirt off at Planet Fitness, even though you're not supposed to do that. But he wanted to go out of his way to do that because there were two hot girls on like two of the machines that were adjacent to him. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what he was doing. He kicked out, I bet. No, they just came in there. I put your shirt on, idiot. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Of course. I won't. I'll never break the rules again. Yeah, of course. I would never do that. I'm sorry." And that was it, right? It never happened again. But, you know, that's what happened.
Fitness having a problem with people who are noticeably stronger than everyone else is something that can also be observed in countless different YouTube videos.
I've seen these.
I wasn't there a week, and I was told, you intimidate the other patrons, and we don't like your type here.
For example, 4 times world's strongest man Brian Shaw was kicked out of Planet Fitness whilst making a fairly relaxed YouTube video, with this piece of content pairing another titled Planet Fitness cancelled my membership after 500-pound bench press, cementing their dislike for those who go to the gym to push their limits. As an extra measure to avoid intense exercise, Planet Fitness also has their notorious lunk alarm, which can be triggered by Planet Fitness staff anytime they see a member working out too intensely.
Am I the only one who thinks that the yelling is a little bit unnecessary? It's like you're going there to start problems. You are going there to start trouble. You didn't go on there. You're not doing this. Yes, the grunting, they are grunting on purpose to get them to do this. I'm sorry, like, Planet Fitness are assholes for shitting on the guys that are really big that like to work out with heavyweight, but they're also assholes that go to Planet Fitness and are intentionally fucking annoying, and then they're like, wow, Planet Fitness sucks. I can't believe they kicked me out. I was yelling while I was doing the weights, and nobody liked it, and they said I had to leave. Yeah, this place is fucking awful. Yeah, it's peacocking. Yeah, it's absolutely peacocking. Yeah, 100%.
Alarm is actually pretty goated. If it goes off, it means that you're making gains, and the staff is just making sure that everyone knows that you're built different.
Yeah, of course.
But while this person managed to frame the lunk alarm as beneficial, on a wider scale, the concept has been criticized pretty damn heavily. The alarms are set to trigger when they detect muscles actually contracting. Planet Fitness, you're being too loud. Also Planet Fitness uses tornado warning sign to replace the noise of normal gym activities. This alarm is infinitely more disruptive than the clanking of weights or grunts of strained lifters. It's also
as somebody who went to the gym with Jeff, I probably went with him on average 1.5 to 2 times a week for 6 months. I never heard anybody do the alarm. I never heard of this happening. 1.5 times a week. Yeah, like I'm saying on average, right? Because sometimes it'd be 3, sometimes it'd be 1. Do you see kind of what I'm saying? Yeah, I never heard it happen. Same, like, yeah, I never heard it either. There's quite a bit. Most people annoying. Yeah, it's happened twice. So 2. Oh, I mean 1 to 2 times a week. Yeah, I don't know. Well, all I'm saying is I went between 1 and 2 times a week with him. Okay, like, I mean, we don't need to get into the decimals here. That's all I'm really trying to get at.
Startling, which can cause severe injuries to anyone under load. And in addition to simply having the lunk alarm, there are countless comments describing ridiculous situations during which the alarm has been sounded. I accidentally dropped my drink off the treadmill and the lunk alarm went off. I got kicked out. The lunk alarm goes off if you accidentally drop a pen.
Alright guys, I'm at Planet Fitness. Watch how ridiculous this is.
No shot. No fucking shot. I'm sorry, but I've watched enough conspiracy videos to know that this is a false flag. This is completely fucking fake. I bet he has a friend that's working at Planet Fitness, and he's like, hey, dude, it'd be really funny if I dropped a pin and you hit the alarm. And he's like, yeah, bro, that'd be fucking funny. He's like, all right, I'm going to go over there, and whenever I drop the pin, you hit the alarm. It's like, okay, bro. It's like, all right, dude, let's do it. This is a good one. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This is outrageous.
Really?
But to be fair to Planet Fitness, both gym members and the staff themselves have often stated in videos and comments that the lunk alarm is rarely ever used.
Yes, there is a lunk alarm. However, I've never even heard it go off.
I've worked at 2 different Planet Fitness locations, and we never once sounded the lunk alarm on people.
Yeah,
for
I never
anything.
heard this
I think
either.
it depends on the individual locations, whether they're franchise or not. We were told that we weren't allowed to use it, that it was more of a novelty item. I went to Planet Fitness for 6 months and never heard the alarm. I think it mostly depends on the manager you get. Treat the alarm as a sign of a good or bad manager. If that alarm sounds, it's time to find another gym. As a person who works at Planet Fitness, we never set the lunk alarm off.
Yeah, I never fucking heard of this. What if I was lunk alarm? Basically, so Planet Fitness, the idea, this is the aesthetic of Planet Fitness, right? Is they want to be a gym for people that don't go to the gym. That's basically what Planet Fitness is. And I've seen people there that were like, 470 pounds walking at the one on the treadmill, absolutely fucking soaked in sweat, just barely holding on for dear life. And you know what? Good for them. Fucking good for them. Thank God they're there, because if they're not there, they're going to be in a fucking hospital probably in 5 years. And that's always a good thing. And I will also say that every single time that I went, like this is the same whenever I was going there and I did the stuff with the whole Camp Canute stuff with all those guys. I went to the gym to do things. The guy that owned the gym was the nicest fucking guy ever. He was so cool. I talked to him for like fucking 2 hours. Everybody there, like one of the guys from the gym noticed me. He's like, bro, like you should come work out here. Like they were so nice. And then even whenever I was working out at Planet Fitness, right? One of the guys that was like much more in shape was like, hey man, you should try this out. And he just walked up to me and gave me the advice. I was like, thanks a lot, dude. I appreciate that. Right? So the reality is that every time that I've actually interacted with one of these guys, that's like, it's people have like this negative perception that like dudes that work out a lot are like assholes. And I think that that's not really true. I think it's just people that are intimidated by them and then put that opinion on them because they're intimidated. But the truth is, like, every one of those guys that I've ever interacted with has been so nice. Yeah, it's the opposite.
We don't pull it because there's no purpose to, on the flip side too, we like to have fun. Sometimes as soon as we just hear anything, boom, we just pull it. And it's different when your manager's there and when your manager's not there.
However, while the alarm can be dismissed as somewhat of a meme, drinking out of a gallon water jug as well as their dress code are both something that Planet Fitness does take extremely seriously.
I think the gallon water jug idea is fucking stupid. The idea that it's a problem for you to have a gallon water jug, this is outrageous. What the fuck? Like, it's like these two things are simply not correlated whatsoever. How dare you hydrate, sir? Well, they have water fountains there, but I just don't see it being an issue. It seems unnecessary, and it just seems stupid. Judgment-free zone. Yes, clearly. Except if you're Brian Shaw.
Previously mentioned video where Brian Shaw gets kicked out of Planet Fitness, a sign can be seen which reads, dress code, to maintain our no gym-timidation environment. Please no jeans, boots, sandals, or string tank tops, thank you. Other banned items of clothing include do-rags, skull caps, bandanas, and judging from internet anecdotes, this dress code is definitely the next reason behind why the gym is so hated. I used to have a Planet Fitness membership, and on multiple occasions they asked me to go home and change my gym outfit to something less revealing. I was wearing a tank top and shorts, lol, or they would give me one of those hideous white t-shirts with their logo to cover myself up. In this video titled Planet Fitness Fail Why I Cancelled My Membership, the girl explains that she was confronted by staff for simply having a 1-gallon water bottle.
One of the workers did a beeline for me one time while I'm working out, interrupts my set, and is like, oh, you can't have that gallon of water here.
Whilst another member was denied entry altogether because his water bottle was too big to fit in their designated cup holder.
This shit is fucking stupid. Okay? Like, I am 100%, like, I was defending Planet Fitness with the other stuff. This shit is fucking dumb. There's no excuse for it. It's so unnecessary. It's crazy. I also would say, like, as a guy going to the gym, I feel like I've watched, you know, Ronnie Coleman, you know, working out before, right? I've seen like videos, and there are videos where he's working out and he's wearing a shirt. So if Ronnie Coleman can work out and wear a shirt, I'm pretty sure you can do the same thing. So I feel like you don't have to take your shirt off to work out. However, it's just, it's not a big deal to have a bottle of water next to you. It's crazy.
I'm in here.
Yeah, it's like you look at her and it's like, obviously, yeah, you're going to have a problem.
With this bottle, and Miss Ashley does not want to allow me to work out because she says my bottle will not fit into her cup holder.
Imagine asking someone to leave because they're drinking water and being healthy.
It's so stupid. Like, that's so dumb. It's so unnecessary. Like, it's again, it's like toxic casual gatekeeping.
A judgment-free facility, all they do is judge, and this is why their approach is so controversial. The judgment-free slogan is targeted toward their main demographic, beginners, but in order to achieve this branding, they have to be judgmental toward anyone who isn't a beginner, making their approach incredibly hypocritical.
Exactly.
So, no judgment, except you get to judge.
That's right.
We won't judge or criticize you unless you're someone in shape in a gym. No judgment zone unless we are the ones judging. Planet Fitness, no judging. Also, Planet Fitness judges anyone who actually wants to work out properly.
I think the reason for this, right, is like, I mean, again, I usually try to give people the benefit of the doubt with certain stuff. I'm not really negative about this at all. I think this is like whatever, because there's a lot of people, and this is the truth, there's a lot of people that are out of shape. Maybe they're really fat. Maybe they're like me. They're really skinny. And one of the things that they are self-conscious about is their body size. And they don't want to go to a gym and feel like they're being judged for being fat. And this was like a really popular thing maybe like 10 years ago, of like taking pictures and making fun of fat people at a gym. And then everybody kind of realized, wait a second, if you don't like fat people, why are you trying to get mad at them for being at the gym? Why do you think they're there? They agree with you. They're not a fan of this either. That's why they're there. And so, yeah, I feel like a lot of people have kind of come around to that perspective, but this is clearly why Planet Fitness has that logo. It's to attract people that are self-conscious.
Criticism also being bundled in with more sinister theories about why Planet Fitness fights tooth and nail in order to maintain their judgment-free branding. If you think about it,
Again,
Fitness fights tooth and nail.
Is this really necessary to take your shirt off? This is, again, another agitator Andy, fucking false flag Andy, going to Planet Fitness. This dude came there to start trouble. He was there, like, the moment this man walked in the door, he said, "It is time for me to record a video." Also, no towel. Yes, I think that is disgusting. Your fucking sweaty back is up against that. Or no, never mind. He's actually, I mean, he could have laid back down against it. I thought he was against this machine. I didn't see the perspective. But yeah, he can lay back down against this one too. Yeah, it's still fucking nasty, okay? It's just not the one I was looking at.
In order to maintain their judgment-free branding. If you think about it, the entire concept is an incredible idea. By keeping the judgmental people away, you only attract the insecure who pity themselves. At the same time, you keep away any serious lifter who could show what is possible, therefore reassuring these half-heartedly gym goers that what they're doing is absolute peak performance. The picture of Roy
I feel like a lot of the serious lifters, I feel like if this guy, like, can you give me some names of some serious lifters who could show what's possible? I feel like if they gave you a top 10, if they could even think of 10, over half of them would be on steroids. Like, fucking guaranteed. And I have no problem with guys that do steroids. I have plenty of people that I know that do steroids. Totally fucking fine. But don't go and let's not go and talk about what's possible. Okay?
raging testosterone monsters is planted into people's heads, thus binding them even stronger to that gym. Financially speaking, it's a masterpiece. Perhaps this is a bit of a conspiracy theory, but it's also possible that it's in Planet Fitness's best interest to keep their members out of shape so they'll continue to pay for membership.
Oh my god, that is so fucking funny. I love that. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you just go, they're trying to keep them fat to keep them there forever. I love this.
On the first Monday of every month, Planet Fitness hosts Pizza Monday, during which free pizza is given to members before, after, and even during their workouts. Then similarly, on the second Tuesday of every month, Planet Fitness has Bagel Tuesday, following the same concept but with free bagels. Planet Fitness makes a pretty decent argument for why they consider this to be acceptable, stating on their website, it's okay to indulge in a treat every once in a while. The truth is, one slice of pizza isn't going to destroy a month's worth of work in the gym, which is why Planet...
No, it's not. And like, there's a million fucking videos of guys that have cheat days. What they're saying is that this is kind of like a cheat day thing. Yeah, no one eats just one slice. Here's why I think it's stupid to have pizza at Planet Fitness. Because the only time I've ever thrown up in public was at Planet Fitness. I got really sick. I walked outside the gym. I threw up on the pavement. I went to lay down in my car for like 5 minutes, and then I went back in and I finished the workout. That's the only fucking time. So it feels like it's a bad idea for you to go and fucking have pizza because people are going to throw it up in the gym. Damn right, yeah, fuck it.
Fitness Pizza Monday and Bagel Tuesday only roll around once a month. Moderation is key, yet as you might expect, these free junk food days have come with even more public backlash.
I'm doing like squats and deadlifts, and the smell of like 100 pizzas is coming at me. It's just not right, Planet Fitness. Come on. The pizza being in the gym, it's just not right. They don't go together. Offer free salad.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think is that a bit wait, does she have a slice?
Offer free, I don't know, protein.
But she's got a fucking
right. They don't go together. Offer free Fitness. Come on. The pizza.
Look, it's right there. You see that's a fucking pizza.
It's just not right.
Look at it. It's right there. She got the pizza right there. What do you mean? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Go together. Offer free salads. Offer free, I don't know, protein shakes. But pizza? No, Planet Fitness.
Pizza at a gym is like having AA meetings in a bar. Nothing like getting a good workout than enjoying a high-calorie pizza afterwards, #gains. It's actually a genius tactic. You go there to lose weight and get in shape, they give you pizza, you gain some weight, you have to go back to lose.
Like, number one, like, this whole pizza situation is massively overblown. I remember whenever Jeff was going there, and they only actually had pizza for like 3 hours. And it was in the morning. So I didn't want to wake up early. So I was really upset about this because it was like, oh, well, I can't have pizza because I don't want to wake up early. Yeah, one slice isn't going to make you fat. Yeah, it's outrageous.
That weight keeps you in that gain weight, lose weight cycle. Planet Fitness not actually wanting their members to lose weight might also explain some of the other things that you can get with your membership, such as their total body enhancement chamber, which sounding like a pile of infomercial garbage, apparently
full body and toning system, powered exercise, and Vibra shape technology, helps work muscle groups, helps reduce stress, energizing 12-minute workout.
Helps work muscle groups, firms and tones the body, as well as helps reduce stress. However, these no-effort scam machines just reiterate the type of customers that Planet Fitness are generally going after. Their cheap $10 per month memberships are seemingly designed to appeal to...
Alright, again, this is an L on the side of Planet Fitness. This is fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Like, I'm sorry, like, this is gonna be Planet Thickness if people do that.
People who will go once or twice, never turn up again, but also never cancel their membership because, well, nobody can be bothered to go into the gym to cancel it when it's only 33 cents per day.
What do I have to do to cancel?
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why everything's a subscription now. Is because most people are too stupid to cancel them.
So this membership, oh, you have to come into the location or else write a letter. The gym where I stay is 45 minutes away from where I live at. Is those the only two ways? Yes, those are the only two ways. You have to physically come in to cancel your membership.
And judging from...
That's stupid as fuck. That I'm gonna say again, that's stupid as fuck. You should be able to cancel your membership online. There's no benefit for the customer that you can't benefit, that you can, this is not benefit, that you can't cancel it online or over the phone or something like that. Having to actually go to the gym yourself, I just think that sucks. Gold's Gym is terrible at that. See, I've never been to Gold, so I'm not sure.
Some of the videos on YouTube, it seems like this strategy is incredibly effective.
I've given them $10 a month for 4 years.
Oh, look at that shirt, bro.
And I've never stepped foot inside the gym.
Just to add a cherry on top of the cake, if you do want to cancel...
I mean, I'm sorry to say, but like, if you left that, if you did that, that is kind of your fault. Like, I'm not going to blame Planet Fitness because you forgot about your membership for 4 years. I'm not. That's not Planet Fitness's fault.
Your membership, there are then massive fees involved, as well as other small charges that force you to spend more money before you officially leave.
Make sure you don't break your contract, because if you break your contract, then it's $150 to get out of it. I see that I still got a payment, a charge from Planet Fitness. Now my membership is discontinued. Trying to get rid of gym.
I don't know about that, but I think that's like, I'm not sure. I've never read a contract from Planet Fitness, but I think that's fucking annoying. Like, I don't know why, like, yeah, these are just consumer unfriendly things. Yeah, fuck this.
Memberships is basically trying to get rid of a boyfriend that won't go away or a nasty rash.
Their business model is to sell memberships to people who don't go regularly. Think about it, there can be 10,000 members for that one gym, but if everyone goes, then the place would be so busy it would either violate legal codes or be so packed you wouldn't be able to work out because everyone is using something.
No, I remember, because again, like what I said is how Jeff, started going in January, and he's like, oh, do you want to go with me? So I went to Planet Fitness in January. Let me tell you something. There's a lot more people at Planet Fitness in January versus July. There's a lot more. Like, way more people at Planet Fitness. Like, July 1st for Planet Fitness is like this. It's like the Wrath of the Lich King launch experience right here. That is the version of fucking... It's like a new release. New resolutions drop, boys. Let's get to Planet Fitness right away. Did I say January? Oh, I meant, yeah, obviously Jan. I mean, I don't really know the months.
And honestly, it's hard to blame them. Businesses are created to make money, and with over 2,000 gyms across the globe, Planet Fitness has been extremely successful, yet unfortunately they've done so whilst picking up the nickname Planet Fatness in the process.
Yeah, I've heard that many times. I'm going to have to be honest, guys. I think that Planet Fitness gets way too much shit. While there are a few really stupid things that Planet Fitness does, like not allowing gallon jugs of water, I think that it's totally fucking fine to not let guys take their shirt off at the gym. I think this is unnecessary. It's peacocking. Everybody fucking knows it. Slamming the weights is generally unnecessary. And I am totally fucking fine with, with them having that. It's completely okay. I don't understand how this is a problem. Yeah, Instagram gym culture is toxic as fuck. I don't think it's a big deal. Like, if all the guys that work out all the time want to take their shirt off and, fucking start working out at the gym together, that sounds fucking great. But I don't know why you have to do it at Planet Fitness. You see what I'm saying? I can see a water bottle as a slipping hazard. But I mean, like, that's not really true, because you can have water bottles. You just can't have big water bottles. Only weights are slammed to real heavy ones. Yeah. It's the entire point of working out. Well, I don't think that's true. I think that's only true for, like, some guys. Like, for most people, I feel like they're just trying to work out and get in shape. That's about it. Yeah, they're just trying to work out, get in shape, and that's all that really matters. Am I crazy about that? I think it's a... yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Eminem video? Yeah, man, maybe I'll watch another one. I'm gonna start the game. I'm still play the game for a bit, but yeah, it's just the way I feel about it. It's healthy, sure. Steven, address your take about the ability for errors to affect the gameplay consent. It's that 1800 timestamp and dev update. I'll watch that later on. Don't work out, just consume pizza and bagels. But you can all, guys, you can only do that once a month. It goes on cooldown for 1 month, man. You're not gonna lose all of your, you're not gonna lose all your gains if you eat pizza once a month. A bunch of muscle dummies running a fitness franchise come up with a short book smart side of running a business. No, I think that a lot of the guys, like I remember I was talking to the guy that ran the gym that they were doing with the Camp Canute thing. Dude, that guy was really fucking smart. And he had set up like massive like martial arts and like MMA events in Austin with like thousands of people. And like I know what it takes to set up an event because I've done it with OTK. That's really fucking hard to do. Like, yeah, these guys aren't stupid at all, man. Yeah, it's also like you have to have a lot of like the thing is with working out and that kind of shit, you have to be smart with what you're doing. Like a lot of these guys actually know a lot about like health and shit. Manager at one, we don't use lunk alarm. Pizza and bagels hasn't been around since COVID. Like anything with contracts, you don't have to sign. Yeah, but I still think that some contracts can be unfavorable. I would say that for sure. Please spot me as I rep this entire pizza. Yeah.